Kind of realized that I forgot to start the game. So, you know, living for these chill tunes. I know! I'm very excited. That one that was played first was like it's my favorite from the route that we're doing today. But hopefully, and then we had to start the game and I realized that main theme, that sweet, sweet main theme was gonna just cut right in there. So I decided to do this instead.
Hello, everybody.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right.
Maybe.
So, today's the day. You've done all of the routes. Wait, this is the wrong one. This is the wrong screen. There we go. Oh wait, the chat's messed up. I forgot. Oh god, who's subbing?
Oh,
Boo!
no.
Thank you so much for 16 months, Solid Plasma. It's gonna go away for a second though. I appreciate it. Alright, the chat will reload. It's fine. Okay, that's a little bit quiet now though. That should be fine, probably. Was there no audio? Did the audio not go off?
No, I heard it.
Oh, it's probably because it's very quiet right now. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's good. Okay, now there's no audio because the music turned off, but it's okay. Yeah, the alerts have been doing some funny things lately, so I need to figure that out, but I'm gonna figure it out later. No, it's still good. Okay. So, you've done all the routes.
Yep.
Now it's time to do something a little bit different. Remember
Sweet.
that option I've been telling you to not pick?
Oh, the promise to a friend?
Yeah, it's something like that. You do need to think of a name, though, and this will want to be something that you're going to want to stick with for a bit. Because this will probably take us multiple streams. Who thought up the stream title? That was me. It took some workshopping. And they're all named differently on Twitch. But, I settled on this, and I like it. It's a bummer that I settled on it when we have, like, maybe 3 streams of this left. So yeah, make this something you're gonna want to stick with for a bit.
What a good
Thank you,
name.
following. I appreciate it.
You want to stick with. I do kind of like Norkel.
Oh, no.
You don't like Norkel?
I miss Snorkel, is what the truth. You can name
Norkel.
Would you
What
like
would you
some...
prefer between Norkel and Nipples?
Okay, definitely Norkel.
Definitely Norkel? Alright. You don't want to just be saying Nipples the whole stream?
No, not particularly.
Norkels. Norkel.
Are you gonna commit to the bit?
Yeah, alright, we're committed to the bit. In memoriam. Norkel Gumby.
A character in our D&D campaign who did not make it out of the first session.
Alas.
Always commit to the bit. Alright, is Norkel Gumby okay?
Norkel Gumby is okay.
Is this the final universe? I guess you're just gonna have to find out. I keep forgetting that you've never seen this before, following. Is this canon? Probably. This is what happens in Norkel.
Yeah, this is what happened in Norkel. He had to go back to school.
With birds.
In the
Screw
bird
dragons.
Yeah.
Alright, it's time.
Birds are kind of like dragons.
Phil promise. There's gonna be a lot of reading right off the bat, so I can do it.
Alright.
I think, if I remember right, yeah. Is there anything you desire? I can grant whatever you wish.
A milkshake.
Tell me. A strange bird once said that. Who was that bird talking to? Oh, never mind, it's not as much as I thought. Never mind. Continue. I am pretty sure you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Does the milkshake bring all boys to the yard?
Oh, of course. They're like, it's Snorkel's yard here.
It's Snorkel's yard.
Why are we here?
It brings all the birds to the yard. Evan, get it together.
It's a bread-shaped milkshake.
He's a good boy. I would recommend we don't skip.
Okay.
Because I don't remember when different things happen. So just, we don't have to read everything, but we can just like, I wouldn't use the skip button. Okay. You can't get over this line, can you? No one can.
It's so good.
It's a good line. Ryota wants to make a breakfast like a good boy.
Oh, Ryota. Jeepers creepers.
I'm gonna have to remember how this works. You'll know. But for now we're good. Ryota and I are in the same class. Yeah, pretty much all this early stuff is gonna be the same, but I'm still reluctant to click that skip button.
Alright.
Math and physics and also some other things. Sleeping. Like sleeping. He's a good boy.
He is a good boy.
They're all good boys. In their own way.
I kind of wish he was a quail with one of the little dingle bobs on top of their head.
Oh,
Those are
yeah.
super adorable. They're fat.
Okay, Shu may not be a good boy in his own way.
Shu is not a good boy.
Shu's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy. In the best way.
So, okay, I want to sound off from everyone in the chat right now. Who knows about this route? I want to know who knows what's going on. Besides, I know following does not. I don't know if Evan has seen this before. Kulaks and dissenters! My favorite line.
Can you at least say your name?
Devil Kitty, I should have known that you would know what was going on. You know. Okay, good. I'm glad that we have like an even mix of people who know what's going on and don't know what's going on.
Fabulous.
He's
still
good boy.
Seto Kaiba.
Hates you.
Just the worst.
We've had now we have Library Bird, very good boy.
Sad Ghost Boy.
He's
Sad Boy Hours.
You know, like one screenshot, but can't remember the text. Okay. All achievements unlocked. Of course I know how it goes. Same. Although it's been ages. Like, well, I think... Did I do this? Did me and my roommate do this? I'm sure we did. But I don't remember. So that's probably the last time I've done it. So that's like... 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Nageki. Good boy.
Freshman.
Which is just first year. Localizers, what are you doing?
But then it shows it the other way.
Yeah, because I have to show... I don't want English people getting confused.
That's more confusing.
You're right. That was more confusing.
Like, Nageki's his last name, right?
Yes.
Right, okay. So why would you show it first?
Now it's I'm on my boy!
Your boy.
Oh, look at him. Secret Agent Yuya.
Brother. Oh, half stranger.
Oh no.
Their relationship is so good.
It is very good.
It really
Ever
reminds
popular
me of,
trendsetter and ladies man. Hey.
Oh. Is he raised by gorillas? You know, the one.
Yeah,
family
family
dancer?
and given is a good way to describe names we're talking about in a Japanese. Family name and then given name. Is he what?
Yeah.
What did you ask?
Is he raised by gorillas and the other one's a blade dancer?
Oh my god.
Half
That's a sweet reference that no one's gonna get.
Oh yeah. Y'all should listen to NADPOD, plugging it again.
Yeah, you did plug it in.
In a row. It's a good.
It's a good podcast.
It's a good
good
podcast.
D&D podcast.
Also watch Dimension 20. Not sponsored,
Also
but
watch
it's
Critical
awesome.
Role. Just D&D. Play D&D.
Critical Role, quite good.
As everyone knows, I love Matt Mercer.
Matt Mercer is in a D20
He is,
live
it's great.
show.
That was how he made me watch it.
He plays the Witch King, except he's an artistic nerd, and it's amazing.
It's just Yusuke.
It's, yeah, mostly just Yusuke,
From Persona
but he's
5.
an evil ghost.
Good luck, mon ami. Adieu.
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 A noble bird.
Probably a twisty business.
Yes, he is a twisty business.
There's like one...
How do I not know anybody but Ryota, despite being here for a full year?
I don't know, maybe no one else wanted to be your friend.
I'm terrible at school.
Matt Mercer always appears when you least expect him. I wish. Maybe I'm always expecting him. Maybe that's the problem. I mean, I don't know how big this school is, but like, I assume there's several different classes. So
Right, but like, wouldn't you at least know the people in your year, even if they were in a different class?
She said at the beginning, old faces and new faces in your classroom. You're just not friends with any of them.
It's just kind
You
of
know,
weird,
you know people
right?
and they're not your friends.
Everyone gets to know the people in your class.
It has only been 1 year.
Yes.
And probably not all of them were in your class.
Is this a high school?
This is a high school.
Okay.
This
I'm just
is
thinking,
your second year of high school.
In freshman year of high school, did I know everybody in my class? I want to say yes by the end of
Well,
my first year. I wasn't
Maybe
friends
the
with
birds are
everybody.
scared of you. Oh, there he is.
They
Look
should
at
be.
him.
Maybe all I was doing was throwing people out of windows.
Yeah, probably. Secret silhouette birds.
Oh,
They didn't want to be your friends. They thought you were weird.
yes. He can give you asparagus,
That's not what that says.
pasta, and ninja doctor.
Ninja Doctor. Do 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 do.
Doodle-doo-doo.
There has to be fan art of Shu with a shoe. I'm sure there is.
That's where
just
he
like sitting
sleeps.
inside a shoe.
That's what he does on his desk when he's not sitting on a stack of papers. He sits in a shoe.
All right, I'm gonna go see.
I'd like to think it's
Yeah, I
an
was
Adidas,
gonna say, I thought this
like,
was all the
size
same,
13.
but I know that there's one thing early on that is different.
Oh, it's always fun watching the birds hop around.
I have not played Nameless yet, Devil Kitty. It's one that I own, but that I have not played yet, and it's been something I've wanted to do on the channel because I did Dandelion, and I really enjoyed doing Dandelion. It was fun. Does Nameless play similarly to Dandelion? You're talking about Nameless, the Chariots game, right? You can't. It's Okusan. What about this is funny to you?
It's just his portrait. It's so good. He's got these two dead shark eyes.
This is no laughing matter. It was just Okusan's birthday recently.
He's got like the bulb mustache thing that birds have.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's just so good.
I remember the creator
very
of Hatoful Boyfriend posted a picture of Okusan a few days ago because it was his birthday.
Oh, cute. Betrayal.
Pudding! You haven't played Dandelion? Dandelion is really good. You should play Dandelion.
Shot by those you
It's
trusted
like
most.
it's like one of those like stat managey dating sims. I assumed they looked similar, so I kind of assumed that they played the same way, but I could be wrong. Yes, that one. That's the other Chariots game. It is one that I wanted to do on my channel, on my YouTube channel, because I loved Dandelion. It was a lot of fun.
I do like Shu and Sakia, but I gotta say that Okusan's my favorite. He is just so good.
He's the Lord of Pudding.
He's the pudding master. He has easily the best lines in the game.
He does. It's true. Want to choose a class council. So I'm pretty sure it's advised that you just kind of go for Ryota, just to keep things simple. But you can I think you can do whatever you want. I wouldn't choose the infirmary, just because that might set you on something weird.
Right.
But I would choose like the class council and stick for Saki or Ryota.
Alright. Let's do...
But I'm not gonna stop you. I think track team's probably fine.
I do like the track team.
I know that you do. I'm pretty sure it's fine. Okay. And then it doesn't matter.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna get dumb and jacked.
Oh, it's not stat-like? Oh, sick. It's gonna be different. Cool. Alright, well, I'll get to it eventually. But I do own it, and I do want to play it, because Charod's dating sims are good. Does it have killer bad endings like the other Charod's games? I'm thinking Dandelion and Mystic Messenger. I should get you to play Mystic Messenger.
Is Mystic Messenger the one with, like, everyone forgets you?
No. Mystic Messenger is one where you find, it's like a phone chatting one. It's very good, but the chat rooms all take place in real time.
Okay, like you're in a
like
VR chat room?
Yeah, you're in like a phone chat room. Like you're texting, basically.
Oh, okay.
But they only unlock at certain times.
Okay.
So junior year of college, my sleep schedule was shot. Because some of them happened to be at 2 in the morning. So you know.
So it's a phone game?
Yes, it's a phone game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
it's very good.
Huh.
I am slowly introducing him to the world of dating sims.
Oh, wait.
Oh, it does. For Okasan, you want to do long distance if you want to go for Okasan.
Alright.
Just changing system time not work. I don't think that it does. It does feel like, I think it auto detects your time zone.
Oh, that's lame.
And it will actually like punish you
for trying
if
to cheat.
if you try and cheat. Because I remember that one time when I was traveling, I think probably for a convention or something, I changed time zones too many times in like a short amount of time, and it got mad at me and tried to lock me out, and I was very sad.
They should just go the Animal Crossing route. They know you're gonna cheat. It's part of the game. That's how some people like to have fun.
You'd think.
Gotta hang out with.
Well, the thing is, how it works is it opens at 2 a.m. and it remains open until the next chat room opens. So you don't have to do it right at that minute, but you just have to do it before the next one
I guess the
opens.
next one was at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, something like that. I think it was like 7.
Yeah, that sounds.
Oh, I totally had a guide. I think half of the like weird alarms on my phone are because of that. Let's see if I still have any of them. 128 looks promising. 415 probably.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's probably it. I thought I had some 2 a.m. ones.
So I'm not going to play this game. Is what
No.
I'm doing.
Oh, I have Ray's Route at 1150. That must be for it. It sort of is bad. Like, the story progressively gets worse as you go through the routes. Oh no, should I do them backwards then? Maybe I'll do them backwards.
Is
That's
this the one that you're
weird.
talking about, or is it
No, this is Nameless, which is a game by the same company.
Ah.
Because I really liked Dandelion, except for some parts I did not like. Cough, Orange Cat. He was a dick. Hated him. Bunny with glasses, though. I think he became a lawyer, so I quickly fell in love with him. He was great. Well, he was the asshole, so of course I loved him.
Is this like a animal dating simulator?
Oh, yeah, I probably should have led with that, huh?
I was like, bunny with glass. Alright.
It's very simple. You got them as animals, and then they turn into hot men.
Of course. Do they maintain the ears?
Of course.
Okay, that was the important question.
Oh yes, they maintain the ears.
Alright.
2 cats and 3 rabbits.
Just faunus from Ruby.
Yeah, basically. So when I started watching Ruby, I was like, oh, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, this is fine. I love, like, this is something that I just routinely think is so funny in the fantasy genre, but, like, racism against non-humans is, of course, going to be a given. But justifying that racism is usually very funny, where, it's like, we hate them because they have good night vision and cat ears. It's like, what?
What? Why?
Why, though?
Okasan never brings up the rear.
speaking of fantastic racism, you all should watch Carnival Row. It is a series that has a lot of that, and it's very good.
I
It
think I
has
heard
Orlando
about that, but I didn't.
Bloom.
Oh yeah, okay, I did hear about this, but did not
and
watch
he
it.
is a hot detective.
Orlando Bloom's always hot.
And there's also a girl whose name I can't remember, but she's very fun. She's the other main character.
I feel like I remember seeing ads for this. Is this just the episode where we promote things that we have no relation to?
Yeah. Alright, people in chat who are listening gotta promote things that they like. This is how you find out about cool new things.
It's true.
That, you know.
Oh wait, oh.
Things are happening.
I've had this dream a lot recently. I can see a little house on the other side of the fence. I wonder who lives there. I don't think it's anyone I know.
Is it a cave?
Ryota is next to me, and my parents are here too.
Oh, they're not dead?
We're all together again, but... Mom? Dad? Hey, wake up, please.
Oh no, they're dead. They left me their spoon. Their favorite spoon.
Their favorite spoon. Oh, alright, so it does work how Mystic Messenger does. That's... Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Huh?
There's a okay, this is the fight.
Oh.
This is the fight. It's
Never
fine.
mind. Okay. The music just cut out. That's why I'm keeping
They're fighting.
Alright. Alright. Sorry for everybody. It's currently just radio silence for the music.
It's fine. So we can throw Okusan? We can if you want.
I am definitely throwing Okusan, of course.
Oh, but you love him.
I will lovingly throw Okusan right out that window. There's the music.
Oh, thank God. Q! I've seen Okusan's music written, like the name of the song written in two different ways, because it's like barroom ballet, but I've also seen it written as barroom billet, like a bird bill.
Oh.
And I think that is quite funny.
Cool. I catch him and throw him right out that window. Yeah.
Come back when you're prepared to be civilized.
Get out of here.
Where's that thing I'm thinking of? Okay, maybe I'm just crazy.
Go to the...
If you want to see Okusan, you go to the cafeteria.
Alright, let's go to the cafeteria.
Okusan's blasting off again!
Wait, do you get to throw him out the window again? If you
I forget if you get to actually throw him out the window, but you get to, like,
scold him?
stop him from going nuts. This is not pudding! I know, you said!
Let's eat outside.
Poor Ryota. Why does Ryota have to babysit Okusan?
You know, I mean, I can see why. Ryota's the nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
He was
Ow!
the only one who didn't be mean to Okusan on the first day of school, so they became
Cool.
friends, in quotes. The rage voltage is rising.
Help me!
He's
You
a
should-
demigod.
You should help
like,
him.
I mean, of course I'm gonna help Ryota. Leave it to me.
Ryota is responsible.
I punch
It's
him.
true, he's a-
Ah! My blood boils.
Coo!
The Beast Queen shows her true colors. Pull out, pull out.
I think he just ran away.
Aw.
Okusan rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a catapult. Safe at last.
That's a very funny image of, oh, he moves so fast, like that time I put a rabbit in a catapult.
All I did was shout at him.
Oh,
Phew. Thank God.
good.
Nope, just like this. Are you just gonna get swole?
Gonna get jacked. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I don't think it does. I think you're good.
Ah, calisthenics.
Oh, and then you're just immediately mean to Ryota.
Yeah, you gotta bully Ryota occasionally.
He's not a failure.
That's what good friends do,
He's a
right?
good boy.
You bully each other for no reason. Ugh. That's one thing about, like, some visual novels. They'll make the character be an asshole for no reason. I kind of wish you had a choice in that matter. Sometimes.
Gotta be prepared for if those ninja birds show up later.
Oh, of course. Gotta make sure you can do a chin up. I should buy a gun.
Ryota.
Oh, Ryota.
Sakuya.
Oh. Impossible n'est pas
N'est pas
français.
Impossible.
Is it impossible?
I think that's Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to pronounce that in French. Where's Twy when we need him?
Impossible.
Yeah, it's probably that, honestly.
I don't even know what that says.
Okusan.
Ah, Okusan, of course.
Thank God.
It's covered with pudding.
What should
I'm
you wish
gonna
for?
wish for-
Don't wish for Angel, but
Okay. Anything but Angel.
yeah, I think it's just better to just not mess anything up. Like, anything but Angel, yeah.
Conquer the world by force.
I'm pretty sure it locks you in once you say fulfill the promise, but I've seen stuff that's like, it's weird.
Okay. So should I try to, like, not romance anybody type thing?
Just don't walk home with him.
Okay.
Just go for Ryota or Okasan and it'll probably be fine. Because
Okay.
those are like the simple routes, I think.
I mean, I've kind of messed up Okusan, but I guess...
It's okay. You chose the Ryota option. Kind of. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Nope, just select it. It's a classroom scene that's different. I remember that I think I almost skipped it when I was doing this as an LP.
Okay.
Because I thought it was just a... Oh, now he can't swim.
Oh. You can't swim?
Okasan? Simple?
No. We could help this poor sad dove boy.
Well, you're gonna help him. You're his best friend.
Best buddies. Is this it? No.
I
Damn,
think this is
tight, clean
Okasan.
feathers.
Okasan wants to race you.
I can still swim, yes.
Coo.
Let's go. No being Jesus, Okusan.
He is gonna be Jesus.
Dang it, Okusan. You broke the sound barrier. You are slow.
Yeah, there's like a
novel.
point where,
Ah.
but I don't remember when it is, so I'm afraid to skip because this game's skip is unforgiving.
Yeah, it goes and it's hard to unselect. It's like, no,
This
wait.
one? No, it's fine.
I failed.
How did you do? You didn't do too bad. No, you did bad.
Oh.
No.
I disappointed Mr. Sadbird.
He's a good boy. You disappointed him. How could you?
I disappointed.
Oh, wait. That dream again. Ryota, my parents, and me at a stranger's house. The strange bird who comes to me is a magician.
Oh, he's a wizard.
He says he'll grant any wish that Ryota and I make.
I wish that my
Maybe
parents
not today.
were dead.
Maybe not tomorrow, but one day. I think we're close to. Today's the last day. Okay, you gotta help clean up the club. To the track club!
Huzzah.
Munch,
Munch, munch.
Don't encourage him.
I'm definitely gonna encourage him. What do you mean?
Munch,
up
munch,
his
munch, munch.
nutritional balance supplements.
He certainly seems happy.
I
don't even think it has that option following. Most dating sims do, but
those look pretty good. Munch,
Yum.
munch. Yum.
munch, munch, munch. I'm sure that will have no negative
No
repercussions.
negative repercussions. Of course.
Okay, we actually can probably skip this.
Okay.
Well, too late now. It's okay. You can just click through it fast.
Alas. Ah,
Lovely.
my favorite part of town.
Abandoned buildings
Abandoned skyscrapers, you
that
know.
are falling over.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. It's fine.
Yum.
Good old destroyed town.
Yep.
There's our girl.
Blaster.
Love her. The music is so good.
It is very good.
Still don't know why we're driving in the clouds.
Yep.
Never figured it out.
Or why we're having somebody who can't see in the dark drive us home.
You don't need to get a job. You don't need to worry about it.
Alrighty.
And you can take Okusan to the festival if you want. Carve it into your soul, kid.
She's very fun. Oh, the summer festival. Who shall we go with?
Always Okusan. Cool!
Let's go.
Just stick to one route and you'll reach the point. Yeah, I think we're doing fine.
Perhaps even pudding.
Yeah, everyone enjoyed this festival music. It's the last time you're gonna hear it.
Oh,
It's really good.
it is. I really like it. Oh, Zod. What's going on? Ah.
Coo! Coo!
No, he's lost himself to the shining lights and returned to his feral ancestry. Of course. Calm down, Ubisan. Calm down.
It happens. You know.
You know.
It happens. It's fine.
Just a camera flash and suddenly...
Alright, we don't care about this either.
Skip.
Yeah, just like... you can just go home. I honestly remember I really don't think I realized it was a date until I saw that. Like, I don't know what I thought it was. But I, like, wasn't thinking about... No, until you hear him say, what's the number in the top left-hand corner say? And I'm like, oh, that's a date! I never realized.
Wait, really?
I don't know what I thought it was. I think I just wasn't thinking about it.
Oh.
I was too busy, like, reading everything and, like, processing. I just didn't even think about it.
Right. This is a good line.
I love this line.
I must return to my people with the spoils of war, lay my bloodied sword at the feet of my great king, and celebrate my conquest of all the lands from here to the distant Macedonia.
Well, have fun. Clearly, you have 8 out of 30 hearts.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to, like, relax to get some...
Okay.
Oh, no, now I have 9 out of 1 hearts.
Oh,
What's
God.
happened?
I think it's gonna be after this when things might start changing. Yup. Enjoy our friends. What is this fun?
What is fun? Ugh. Disgusting fun.
Beautiful. The beautiful bird.
Very pretty bird.
Okay,
Why can't we date that bird?
that's all for today. See you tomorrow. Classes always feel really... Yeah, I think this is new. I'm gonna go home. Yeah, I think this is new. Yeah, this is new. Ryota isn't at his desk. He's always slow, so I don't think he packed up and went home.
Sir, wait.
Hello, Gumby. What is it?
Do you know where Ryota went? I don't think I've seen him since homeroom.
He went to the infirmary earlier. I think he wasn't feeling well.
He had a stomachache?
Could be. Maybe you should go check on him if you weren't going somewhere else.
I will.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This again.
He's being sawed in half.
Ah, I'm late. I've been slow getting out before, but I've never slept through my alarm like this. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Anyway, gotta go fast.
Oh, Sonic.
Sorry I'm late. Good morning, Kawada. We were just about to sit down.
What the hell?
Late on the second day, as expected of a feral.
Oh. I punch him.
Ow.
Now?
Sir, where's Norkel? Isn't she here? Apparently not. You actually may want to start voicing Ryota.
Oh,
No wonder her kind died off.
Yes.
Where are you, Norkel? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday and now this? I think we can start homeroom now. Today we'll do a little review on the history of birdkind. All of your questions are about to be answered.
Good.
You wait until now to teach that. What a pathetic country.
I'd like to think that every time they teach this class, you're absent, so you just
don't
never
know. I mean, it is your second year. Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of the semester.
Everyone but me. I was missing on that day.
You ready for some heavy exposition?
Oh, good.
Back when we birds were still beasts and pets, a virus known as, that's bird flu, appeared.
Great. H5N1.
I think I actually looked that up.
Great.
I'm pretty sure H5N1 is bird flu. At first it only infected birds, but it underwent a mutation and spread to humans. This mutated strain was highly infectious and had an extremely high mortality rate. Oof, too real. It became clear that it posed a threat to the survival of the human species. So the humans engineered a powerful virus to cull birds and prevent bird flu from becoming a pandemic.
Ah, of course.
In hindsight, it seems foolhardy and rash, but the world leaders at the time saw no better option. Except the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die.
Is this just the plot of Planet of the Apes?
Maybe. Look at them. Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves.
That's exactly what this is.
It is. That's why doves make up the majority of professionally qualified workers today. Other birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life. Incidentally, I heard that the first puffin in history to hold a governorship was elected last month.
Their brains grew in size, but their skulls remained the same size,
Oh, yeah.
resulting in catastrophic death.
Until they adapted past that.
Yeah.
Even kakapos, which were once close to extinction, can now be toilet trained. And as you all know, the Prime Minister of Japan is a shubo.
Those things are terrifying.
They are so scary.
They look evil.
Nah, I get that reference, Falling. Anyway, the development of social intelligence in birds had a huge impact on their predators.
Yes.
Which leads me to the next point. Since their gambit failed, humans were left defenseless to bird flu. Most died out. The few that are left now live peacefully with birds, though in the past there were large conflicts. Oh, that's the bell. We'll vote on student council members in second period, so be on time. Norkel never came. I hope she's okay. Maybe I should try calling her.
On her stone phone.
Kawada, do you have a minute?
Sure.
We're supposed to get our print boxes today. Would you mind picking ours up?
Our print box?
Yep, it has all the handouts and everything. Since we don't have a council yet.
Okay. It's in the facility room, right?
That's its facty.
Oh.
That's right. If you could have it back here before second period, please. Oh god, are we a bird-human hybrid and that's why we're the only survivor?
Print box.
Inside the faculty office is a stack of cardboard boxes. These must be the ones.
This one, maybe?
I pick up the box marked 2-3. It's awfully heavy.
I guess paper isn't exactly light when there's this much of it.
Shortest break ever.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You were okay by yourself?
It was a little heavier than I expected, but I was fine.
Let's take a look inside then, just to make sure everything's there.
It's the head of your friend.
Did you cut your wing, Kawada?
Cut my... I don't think so.
It's bleeding. It is. Did I scratch myself on something? It doesn't hurt at all. No, this isn't my blood.
Oh no. What is that?
There's blood leaking through a corner of the box. I feel sick, but I reach out and open the lid anyway. Inside the box is a human head.
Of course it is.
What's in the box? That and I was like, what?
Yeah, it's what's in the box.
Yeah. The eyes are glassy, but even like this, I still recognize her. She wasn't late.
Norkel.
She was here all along.
No. It can't. Gasp. Norkel Gumpy, no. First class.
You ready to buckle in?
Good.
What? Look away, Kawada. Looking will only hurt you.
Yes.
Oh, he's so sad. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. We have entered a state of emergency. All students, please evacuate to the gymnasium. Repeat, we have entered. That was a frighteningly accurate guess. Coo! What is happening? Why is everything red?
Shut up.
I don't know.
My friend's dead.
Until we know what's going on, there's nothing to do but follow instructions. What are you spacing out for, Kawada? Come on.
No. I don't want to leave Norkel here alone.
Get up. She's gone. It is a murder mystery now? Yes, it is. That thing is no longer Gumby.
It can't be.
Come. Oh, Sakia, taking charge.
Ah, shit. It was you.
Are we having a bird trial?
Yeah.
By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. No one seems to know what's going on, though. The gym echoes with whispered speculation. Hey, did you see the box? Yeah, you had that, too? Yep, well, the class rep opened it, and I didn't see, but apparently there was a human arm in it.
Oh, shit. Just dismembered you and put you in boxes.
Ours had half a leg. It was really gross. From the snatches of conversation I hear, it sounds all the print boxes had pieces of a human corpse in them. Were they all pieces of Norkel, I wonder?
Yeah, no, we have a surplus of human students here at the school.
He doesn't want to believe that. Nobody seemed particularly concerned. which isn't all that odd. It was grotesque, but it's not like it was a dead bird.
Oh, right.
Just some primate. Nanaki, this isn't some idiotic disaster drill, is it? We're not supposed to have one until next month. Do you suppose it has something to do with that distasteful box? That was definitely Gumby's... Won't someone explain this ridiculous state of affairs already? Yeah. Someone tell me what's going on. This is a bad dream, right? Someone wake me up. Someone.
Oh. Okay.
Is everyone here?
Oh, hello.
This is Ichijo. I always forget how to pronounce his first name. Mino, the headmaster.
The headmaster?
Seems we have all gathered together without panic or noise. Excellent. Unfortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. This school is a designated evacuation site, so please remain here a little longer. Natural disaster? Nonsense. The weather's perfectly clear. Q! Ogasan felt no earthquakes! It's not like we're anywhere near a volcano or anything. Thanks, Kazuaki. I demand an explanation, headmaster. Just what is going on outside?
They're killing all the humans.
Does this have something to do with Gumby Norkel? Why have you brought us here? I repeat, there has been a... No, imbecile! Oh. It's for you to become a Danganronpa protag? Honestly, kind of.
Oh.
Do you want to read the... Do you still want me to be the voice in your head since I have to now voice every... No, since I have to now read everything else?
Well, that changed nothing. I still have no idea what's going on.
Are you alright, Kawada?
No, yes, I am.
This could prove to be a very bad day for us all.
Could prove to be. It already is.
My best friend died.
My best friend.
Mr. Nanaki, Norkel is missing.
Son,
you're son.
A bag is dumb as a bag of rocks.
He's Koo! She must have run off somewhere. Okusan will go look for her.
I got her right here, don't worry. She's in a jar. San, no, she's... San is an older breed, much closer to the pigeons of the human era. Okay. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death.
He's the athlete. They're never smart.
Trying to explain would only hurt myself.
The headmaster has proven entirely unhelpful. What should we do, Nanaki? Well, we can't exactly carry on with class.
I agree with San. Let's go get Norkel.
Calm yourself, Kawada. To relinquish your sanity during a state of emergency is suicide.
I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Sir, we can't just leave her like that. May I go back to the classroom just once?
Well, the principal did ask us to remain here, but he didn't say we couldn't leave the gym, now did he?
We gotta put all the pieces back together. Frankenstein, a friend back together.
I'm coming with you. As president of the student council, I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this.
Thanks, Sakia.
Do not flatter yourself. I'm not doing this for you. Gumby was foolish, loud, and had no manners or sense. She never deserved anything like this.
Aww.
I swear by my blood and name as a Labelle, I will find the one who did this.
Aww.
You shall be my assistant. Come, Kawada.
Right.
Gotta perform an autopsy.
Yeah, on the severed head.
Do you want me to read these?
And so I exited the gymnasium in Sahia's majestic wake. I want to know what happened to Norkel. Who did that to her and why?
This is why I told you to choose a name that you would be comfortable with.
Right. Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions and no answers. And yet, I did not yet know what we would find.
What is this?
A wall? A huge gray...
Would have been a clear... Oh, no.
They put you in a dome? It's dark, almost like the sun had already gone down.
A dome, rather. We appear to be shut in from above as well.
Great. Now it's the Simpsons movie. When did they do this, and how?
I don't think any of us was in full command of his faculties as we came this way. We can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely that it was put in place while we were all in the gymnasium listening to the headmaster, though.
He did say there was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some kind of shield?
A disaster so destructive there's nothing to be done but hide under an enormous gray blanket and wait?
Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic?
If that were the case, they'd be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is there really a natural disaster?
Either way, we don't really know if there's a connection between what happened to Norkel and all this. Let's get to the classroom and tell Mr. Nanaki about the dome thing.
Very well. It's so spoopy. Looks like the other classes left theirs as they were as well. They're all at their teachers' desks.
Is everybody else planning to stay at the gym?
Japan is a country full of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anyone else has dared to take it upon themselves to investigate this matter.
Ugh.
Sakia is so racist.
Brutal.
We're here.
Oh, it's a new angle. The box is still where I left it. Inside is... I can't... Saki, I'm sorry. Could you...
No matter. What is this madness?
Huh?
There's nothing here.
What? That can't be right. We left it right here. It's not like it got up and moved on its own, right?
Someone came and removed it while everyone was at the gym? This is life, not some third-rate mystery novel. Exactly, Sakia.
Oh.
My boy!
Yuya.
Yuya! Salutations, Ryota. I see you're babysitting Sakia.
Yeah.
Do not throw my name about like some cheap toy, mongrel. How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense, given the circumstances.
I think he'd act like that, regardless of the circumstances, Yuya.
I am sorry about her. It pains me to think what happened. His expression clouds. Oh, this is...
His expression clouds. It's strange. I've never seen him with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before.
You've known her for a long time, right?
Yeah. Do you know something about all this, Yuya?
Well, most of this business is still a mystery to me, but I can at least answer the question we face right now. The whereabouts of the corpse, you mean? Yeah, that. As you said, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered her up in the chemistry lab. The chemistry lab?
What for?
For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school, if only for the mental health of the students. Secondly, for the autopsy. As you know, we have two things going on at once here. The only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering if there isn't a connection between the two.
Yes, I was the only thing holding reality together. We are, but we haven't found anything.
This is at least a second-rate mystery novel.
Bare bones. Definitely can get a B.
What do you know? I told you, this is all a mystery to me too. I suspect that we'll have an easier time investigating the murder as long as we're sealed in like this, though. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy by now.
The doctor? Why him?
You don't trust him?
Of course not. I don't want to think about what he might do to her. He might even have...
You suspect the doctor?
Yes, everybody knows he's a nutcase. He probably killed her for some crazy experiment.
He's an expert in the field. Who else here could perform the autopsy?
I don't know. Anybody?
I know where you're coming from, Ryota. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanaki to come too. He should be there by now if you want to go make sure.
Alright, we'll go later.
He has a kill record. Of course we don't trust him.
So Norkel had been gathered in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Nanaki are examining her now. Yeah, after my head was already cut off by this guy. Prime suspect.
Well, you don't know that it was him.
Mr. Nanaki might not be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right?
We know where the corpse went then, but why are you here? Me? I'm investigating, under my own orders, of course. Playing detective, mongrel. That and I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Anyway, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected. I am inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety. Indeed, so, Ryota.
Yeah?
I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to Norkel as soon as possible, right?
Yes. Oh, thoughts in my head.
Fade to black.
Fade to black.
Click.
Edgy music. Norkel. Gone for a moment, then suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them and I'm gonna find the culprit and I've never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird,
My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, the school's a mess, and we won't find anything by chasing after her shadow. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once, wherever possible. Of course, the wall could just be there because of some natural disaster. That's about all I have to say. This is so Makoto. It's true. We didn't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but talk anyway, mongrel. Now, the protagonist of Danganronpa is Makoto, not Makoto from Persona.
Okay. Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help.
I mean, I played this before I played Danganronpa, so you might want to talk to One, the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you.
You mean that antisocial cockatiel dandy every birdie hates?
Yep, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you, and you might find something useful in there. Well, that's it for the talky mongrel. Adieu.
Okay, goodbye.
Love you. He saunters off towards the staircase. What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up.
He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else here.
Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we would go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside.
Right.
Let's go to the office first. Maybe this... Oh, that's you.
Oh, yeah, maybe this other guy will help us. I thought it would give us the choice, but that was what I'd pick anyway.
I thought it did too, but maybe it does later. The maintenance office. In other words, the repairman's shop.
That's what that means.
I doubt we'll find anything useful there.
You said to go, right?
I doubt the integrity of his advice.
Jeez, is that anything to say about your own brother? You should be nice to your family.
My family? Do you mock me? That filthy-blooded mongrel is no relation to me.
Whoa, calm down, man. I guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the main building, right? On the ground floor?
Murder mystery.
Excuse us.
What is this? This doesn't look very educational.
The handyman pretty much lives here, I think.
Danganronpa dove. A dove, and one more.
Mr. One, hello.
What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm?
I'm Ryota, and this is Sakia. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building.
Didn't you hear the alarm? No panic, no noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here.
Whoa, somehow he seems really cool.
You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium? Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there.
No, we're not.
Do you mean to interfere with us, wretched fool?
Yuya said we should ask you for help.
Sakazaki Yuya.
Oh.
Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now?
Sakia, where the heck are your manners?
Yes, Pikachu bird.
It is Pikachu bird. Sorry, he transferred from overseas and his Japanese isn't too great.
He certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Very well, come in. Sass.
So much sass.
What did you say you gentlemen were investigating? 2 things. The murder of Gumby Norkel and the mysterious wall outside.
You've been here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about?
Yes, I got an idea of it from Mr. Sakazaki. In other words, you know only what you've heard from that mongrel. Useless. I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus.
Maybe you know what the big gray wall is outside then?
Nope. Useless wretch!
Sakia, calm down. Though, I'm not sure if there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh, wait! Mr. One, can we use your computer? Maybe we can find what's going on outside.
Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning. Even the telephone wires. This is too thorough.
I can't think of any reason why they need to cut communication systems off if it was some sort of storm protection.
This has been a wild goose chase then. A complete waste of time. Let us go, Kawana. Wait. I have a bright and massive piece of advice for you.
Bright and massive? What?
If you get stuck, try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in this school, but never there. You might be able to find something out about the wall if you check in there. Of course, the headmaster did not speak to us in person at the gym. If he was broadcasting from his office?
Then he might still be there.
Oh.
Asking him seems like the best way to get some solid
You
information.
can do that every time.
We should try that. You can keep the
Oh, no.
main voice.
I'm
if you
just
like.
so used to reading everything. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest.
Oh, do I have stats?
No, but in the old version of this game, before it was ported to Steam, I think you could only save in this room.
Ah.
Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything.
Ah.
That's it. Yeah, you used to only be able to save in this room.
Thank you, Mr. One. We can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab or the wall. After those two, we could try the headmaster's office.
Okay, so now you get to pick.
The lab. Excuse us. It's always been one of the gloomier parts of school, but today the lab is downright depressing.
Hello, Kawada.
Sir, thank you for being with Norkel now.
Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gym. He must have gone past us. How unfortunate.
The doctor is lining up the pieces of Norkel on one of the lab benches.
Why are there skeletons here?
Yeah, why are there human skeletons?
Look at him. Must you glower at me so, Mr. Kawada?
It's pronounced glower, sir, and I'm not glowering at you.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that. I actually legitimately did not know that.
I might be wrong, but...
Do you disapprove of my handling her?
I don't like the way you say that, and also you're smiling evilly. And no, I guess that's not it. I just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious. Oh, did I say that out loud? Whoops.
Are you finding anything, Dr. Yomine? Not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I will send word to you when I've finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait? Very well, we shall not interfere. Come, Kawada.
Right.
Oh, Mr. Kawada, a moment, please.
Yeah?
Allow me to give you a hint.
A hint?
You suspect me of foul play, do you not? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you have missed something very important.
What?
One might say that you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind, You're just a little bit off, but I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Oh, isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kawada? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you.
You're an asshole. Can anyone else do this? It's not that hard to do an autopsy.
I take it it does not suit your tastes. Very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity.
He being... Alright. He?
Well then, you can handle the outside investigation and I the internal. Good luck, Mr. Kawada.
Right. Thanks, Doctor.
Assembling her like she's a Lego kit to have fun constructing.
Yes. He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What do you mean when he said I was missing something? Maybe he was trying to lead me astray? Better not worry about it for the time being.
What were you talking with Kawada about, Doctor? Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement. I see. That's good, then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor.
We step outside once more. The gray dome remains, blocking out the morning sky. Let's go get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here.
Indeed. I was just busy being a jerk. Ah, a beautiful close-up view.
Beautiful gray.
Iron, maybe? It's quite firm, at any rate.
I don't think people make wrought iron in this big. Maybe it's some sort of shelter? My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall's blocking the signal.
That seems likely.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Knock, knock. It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical.
Maybe there's an emergency exit or something.
We should check. We still don't know whether or not we're completely sealed in, after all.
Right. Let's walk around the perimeter.
Wait, birds have phones?
Bird phone.
Yeah, we took Kazuaki's phone that one time.
Doesn't look like there are any doors or anything.
Indeed, it appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it is ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here.
I mean, the plus side, you do have trees.
You do have trees.
I think an emergency shelter would have some sort of airflow built into it, yeah, but if it was a disaster dome, then it shouldn't be ventilated.
Yeah, unless it's, like, filtered.
If not, we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at?
Up there. Is that some sort of hatchway?
Oh, we're birds. Let's go look at it.
Yeah, let's... He points upward. Oh.
Ah! He's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joint or something of a different color. There's also an icon of a bird on it.
The planetarium show is about to start. It'll be great.
That does look like it might lead outside. Let's go look.
I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand?
Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something somewhere.
Does not seem like we can do anything here now. Let us remember its location and return later.
I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster out there and this is the only option, maybe it'd be better to leave this shut anyway.
Indeed. Let us move on. Hooray!
Hooray. We still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough on my mind to just think about Norkel, but I'm worried about my family outside, too. I hope my mom's okay.
Oh, we're just having a bad day.
Yeah.
I suppose we finished the first stage of the investigation now.
Yeah, we've got a better idea of the situation. I guess. The doctor's working in the lab. The Grey Dome covers the entire school, but for one small hatch, and we can use the maintenance office as a base.
This is so dang it.
Mr. One did say...
Indeed, he suggested we visit the headmaster's office.
Yeah, it's on the first floor. I'm sure we won't find him dead, too. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do good. Headmaster, sir.
Are you within? We demand entry.
Rude even to the headmaster. I wonder if the doctor's the only person in the entire school that he actually respects.
Do you want my pillows?
I think I'm okay.
My pillows. No reply. Let's go in.
Wait, Sakya, that's...
He's going in.
Oh, well. Alright. The door's locked. Never mind. It's locked?
Where is that old geezer?
Maybe he's pretending to be out so we'll go away?
Indeed, he never was the type to walk about the campus. Or perhaps he has locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up.
Should we wait around?
We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters.
If it's the headmaster's door, I don't think it'll be easy to break down.
You speak the truth. Let us ask Nanaki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside.
Yeah, we can head back to the... Oh. Door open? Question mark?
What is it, Kawada?
I thought I heard something.
I hear nothing. Perhaps you're imagining things?
Like something being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is again, behind... Ah! And Sakya was murdered. Oh shit, what the fuck? It's like a scarecrow. It's a metal arm? Okay. That's disturbing. Hello. It's got my head. Or my brain, maybe. Suddenly, behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head. That's terrifying.
That's fine.
Second class.
Robots?
Oh, robot scarecrows.
What in?
The Scarecrow Man drags closer, dragging its long, ungainly, metallic arm behind it. This is just Fiddlesticks from League of Legends, by the way. Ryota, watch... Or Sakya, watch out!
You're Ryota.
I'm Ryota.
Whoop.
Up.
Which...
And Sakya was dead. Its arm slashes through the air, smashing the window into tiny shards, which scatter across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly.
Sakia, we have to run.
I am well aware. Run.
Scarecrow Deathman is very unfriendly.
Did we lose it?
I think so. Luckily, it moves very slowly. You know, like a horror villain.
What was it? Surely no one could devise a prank as bizarre as that. Oh, I get it. Scarecrow's hunting birds.
It looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human.
I never heard of a human made of metal and burlap. A murder, the dome, and now this. I know not who is behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so. Sakia's just Byakuya.
For now, we have to get back to the lab. We have to warn Mr. Nanaki.
It's Byakuya and Makoto. Oh my
course.
god. It is just Danganronpa.
Yeah, Scarecrow hunting birds is very, in theme.
Oh, welcome back, Kawada, Shirogane. Would you like some tea?
There's a death robot outside right now.
They don't know that. We cannot afford to relax now, Professor. So I take it something happened?
The headmaster, we've been hiding from the Scarecrow. It smashed the window.
Calm yourself, Kawada. You become incoherent.
Sorry.
We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance. Scarecrow?
Yeah. Like one of the ones humans used to make. It attacked us and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous.
Are the other students still in the gymnasium? Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gym.
Yeah, keep everyone in the same room so that when it comes in, it can kill everybody.
Plot thickens, indeed. Not only are we trapped inside this confounded dome, but now it seems we must contend with this monstrous new guest.
I wonder what the Scarecrow Man's connection to all this is.
The Scarecrow Man, you say?
Doctor?
Fascinating. I've never cut into one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it. Ho ho ho.
Alright.
Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor? Saki is just completely ignoring that.
No one's reacting to this, which is very suspicious. I mean, he's just like, oh, interesting. I like robots, which I guess is in character for him. But Nanaki should be like, so there's a murderer running around? That's concerning.
Yes, for now. I was awake here the whole time, don't worry.
I don't believe you, Mr. Nanaki.
You two may well have a right to know what I've found, given your efforts towards the investigation. I shall try to state simply and briefly what I've learned from the lumps of meat which once were Miss Gumby.
Thanks.
Control yourself, Kawada. Falling out amongst ourselves would only do us harm. Well, it hasn't murdered anyone yet.
We don't know that for sure.
Anyway, we lack the tools for a proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation.
So she was strangled to death.
There are no signs of any strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick.
So the former, then.
She was dismembered after death, then, Doctor? It would appear so. There is little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume she was cut up sometime after death.
So who in the school has poison?
They can't see you circling your mouse around Shu.
Can they not see the mouse
They
cursor?
can't see the mouse cursor.
Okay. I don't know, it could be Nanaki. He all smells like bleach. Maybe,
It does.
Maybe give us some bleach. Noriko's one of the healthiest people I know. From working out in the gym, her vitality was so high. She couldn't have become that sick that quickly. That means someone poisoned her. Why?
For the sake of the grotesque, or to make her easier to carry, or for some other reason. Disgusting, either way. I suppose I should also tell you the estimated time of death. Obviously, I cannot be completely certain, but I believe that Miss Gumby died yesterday, after school. In the evening, then. Precisely. And she was found this morning. In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Kawada, her house was near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday?
After school? No, I didn't. My mom asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. Nanaki told you that wasn't the case. It was Nanaki.
If someone could have asked Shu, he probably would be fine with it.
It's too late to regret it now, but maybe if I just asked her to walk home with me.
I see. Perhaps we should ask any other students with whom she was close. You're going out again? Be careful. It sounds like wandering around the school could be dangerous. Could be.
Could be, you know, because this guy.
Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too. I left as soon as class ended. So, I only know what Ryota's told me. I wish I had some useful information, but... I was in the infirmary right up until I returned home, as usual. I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly.
So neither Mr. Nanaki nor Dr. Iwanine saw Norkel yesterday afternoon.
I don't think you'll get much info from Oko-san.
Probably not, but the teacher told us that this boyo was sick, so... Oh, right! Could we ask a favor of you, Mr. Nanaki?
A favor?
The headmaster's office is locked. We think he might be hiding in there. If there's a spare key to his door, could we use it?
Spare key. Yes, there should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you.
Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon.
Be careful out there.
You too, sir.
Oh, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, just chilling in this room. The two villains.
Kawada's a strange boy. I wonder why he lied about going straight home. We won't be able to talk to the headmaster until we have that key. Let us work on the murder case until then.
Right, we should ask everybody where they were yesterday. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him.
Do not bias yourself with baseless suspicions, Kawada.
Yeah, I know. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakia. He's a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest.
You know nothing of what that means. The head of the LaBelle family, my father, was once crippled with chronic illness. He was cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwamine.
He makes medicine?
Save the sleep talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he has made to the medical world?
I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist, cooking up nothing but death and all around woe.
You have become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself. I love reconsider yourself as a line.
Reconsider yourself.
In any case, the LaBelle family is indebted to him. The noble bird will never treat a benefactor with disrespect.
So that's why it's so polite to the doctor. Doesn't that make him biased as well, though? Anyway, let's go.
Very well.
Go to.
Alright, so now you get to make some choices again.
Hmm.
Oh, so just ignore the maintenance office generally, I think, unless it makes you go there.
Okay.
Because that's just for
Somebody's doing
saving
something.
purposes. Oh, that's a sub for 6 months. Segway plays. Thank you so much. Hi Diana and boyfriend, who I think is named Michael, so sorry if I'm wrong. You're right. I can only stop by for the briefest of moments, but want to say hello and wish you both the best. Thank you. I am happy that you stopped in. I appreciate it, and thank you so much for the 6-month sub. That's awesome.
I mean, Iwamine wouldn't be killed and taken over by an evil clone or spy. It would just be a normal clone or spy.
Because we did find out
evil.
he is the Hawk Party.
He's the Hawk Party representative. Apparently he's the only one, even though Nanaki and him seem to have some sort of rapport with one another. So yeah. The students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation. Shut up with no explanation, and now there's a suspicious individual wandering around the campus. I guess even the doves lose their cool eventually. San!
Koo! Oga-san is right here, alive and well, so far. Koo! Where did you and Sakia go? Leaving Oga-san behind and going outside is not fair. You just confused the issue if we brought you along.
I prefer him over
How dear.
Sakia.
Yes, Dove is the other party.
We came back because we had a question for you.
Koo! Come at me, whippersnapper!
That's not what You usually practice on the ground after school, right?
Well, we don't know if he was always Hawk Party. What if he wasn't, but the new Iwamine is?
Ah.
Oh, right. I think I did know that your name was Seth when we talked at PAX. Koo! Of course, it's Oga-san's duty as the track captain.
Did you see Norkel while you were out there yesterday?
Koo! No! Oga-san did not see her then, or as he was going home. Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her even if she had been there while he was running?
Good point.
Koo! Do not look down on Oga-san's visual memory. Koo! If you had asked Oga-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have something to say.
Okay. We're asking you about that. Well, San, what did you just say?
Koo! Do not look down on Oga-san's visual memory.
After that.
After that, imbecile! Koo! If you had asked Oga-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have something to say. Koo! Ogasan saw the interloper going to the infirmary.
The
infirmary.
Could that have been Norkel?
She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd still be walking around at that point. Q! It was not Norkel. It was a bird unknown to Ogasan.
So someone covered in blood was going to the infirmary after school? So who in...
Wherever he is, he's our prime suspect now.
Thanks for telling us, son. Ah. Bloodstained guy. That must be the fallen angel.
At least we found something, even if it raises more questions than it answers.
Yeah. Some bird who Son doesn't know. Could have been someone from outside the school?
It's past noon already. Let's go onwards. It's high noon.
High noon.
It's high noon. Now I want Hatoful singing rompa music. Yeah.
Mr. One?
Oh, you do have to come here. Okay. You two again. Come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope? We went to the headmaster's office, as you requested. It was locked, however.
Yeah, we got attacked by some weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from...
Was that thing a muddy scarecrow-like man, perhaps? Yuya!
Yuya!
So you've seen it too. Just now, yeah, on the second floor. I caught a glimpse of it from behind the other end of the corridor and didn't stick around to let it see me, so alas, I was not blessed with a look at its pretty face. Coward.
Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw it too. Anyway, it sounds like it's wandering around outside the building. Or wandering around the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. One.
I love Yuya's music so much. Don't worry for me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room.
Are you a ghost?
You two aren't planning to call off your investigation because of a bad guy or two either.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Already stuck in the rut of unadaptable middle age. Don't come crying to us if you get hurt. I've come within touching distance of death in the past. I will be fine.
I wonder what kind of death comes that close to a maintenance worker.
You don't want to know?
Then again, knowing this school, there could be all kinds of evil things going on behind the scenes.
Well then, what are you standing around for? I believe orders were given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the scarecrow. Same goes for you. Why aren't you headed over there?
I can't just sit around.
Indeed, same here. Hence walking around the school. On that note, I'd better go to the lab. Professor Nanaki wanted me there.
What for?
Something you asked him to do.
Oh.
Ah, he wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Iwamine. Most likely, yes. The doctor in Norkel, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry.
Right. Wait.
That's Sakia. Yeah? According to the autopsy, Gumby died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time? Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say?
Just that he'd been in the infirmary all day.
I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi. I told you not to doubt him with that evidence, Kawada.
That is not what you say in terms of an alibi. You... Oh, what did someone else say who could verify my alibi? Oh, yeah, I was there.
That's right.
Ah, right. At this point, a prime suspect is like Scarecrow anyway. Ah, that's questionable.
We just found out about the bloodstain.
Yeah.
Well, I
guy.
mean, they have to... You may not know about that if you came here before you went to the...
I guess that's fair.
That's everything? Well, adieu.
We should head out too. But first, let's write down what we found.
That's your cue to save, but we don't need to.
Alright, let's go. And so we walked about the school searching for clues of Norkel and the mysterious blood-stained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the Scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Where to now?
Nanaki's probably gotten the key for us by now. Let us return to the lab.
Okay. Huh?
What is it?
Did you say something just now?
I did not? Could it be that confounded Scarecrow again?
No, it's not him. I thought I heard somebody say something.
Ah, don't scare me like that. Though we've been walking around half the day, it's hardly surprising your mind should be playing tricks on you.
This is... the library. What if there's somebody in here? They might not have heard the alarm. Let's check.
Very well.
Far removed from the emergency throughout the rest of the school, the library is the same as always. Empty.
I
It's a
mean,
little gloomier than usual.
that's fair. Same guy who had you lie for him for his whereabouts prior.
Mhm.
Do ya? Hi, Mac. How are you?
I guess there's nobody here.
Pull yourself together, Kawada. I have no use for subordinates who lose hold of their sanity.
Since when am I your subordinate? Sorry, Sakio. Let's head back to the lab. The ghost boy. No.
Sakia also is giving me Francisco vibes. You don't know who Francisco is.
Dot dot dot.
Something bad happened. I should have known what would happen after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of it would have happened at all. What was I trying to do here? What did I see? Why can't I remember?
Dot 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 dot.
Gasp! I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. Miss Gumby.
Oh no.
Did I scare the birds with my appearance? I don't know, they're pretty spooked.
Mr. Naiki.
Welcome back. Have you found anything interesting? Yet another suspicious individual. But we should speak with the headmaster first. Have you gotten the key? Yes, I have, right here.
Thank you, sir.
Well, let's go have a look, shall we? Guess you're still here.
Great.
The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adieu.
Clear left.
Gotta check.
Clear right.
Look both ways.
Oh yeah.
For Scarecrow.
Good. Doesn't look like the scarecrow's here.
That's good. If I had to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling.
Oh, right. Quail's reflex is to fly straight up when startled.
It's true. We should hear it dragging its arm when it moves, so we'll have plenty of time to get away. That's the same image.
That's, yeah.
They only looked one way.
Right.
Right. Let's see.
Headmaster, who gathered us all in the gym without any real explanation. How many of our questions will be able to answer?
It's a high school. All the hallways look the same.
Of course.
Yeah.
Excuse us.
That dog is terrifying.
Maybe he's not in here? Yeah, that dog is disgusting.
That or hiding.
Oh, there's somebody at the desk. He's sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are unmistakably green of a Nicobar.
That's what kind of bird the headmaster is. Speak to us, headmaster. Have you gone deaf?
He's dead. Sakia, be polite. Japan's a country of courtesy after all. He's been poisoned.
Is it his fault or mine that we had to come here? Headmaster, will you... This...
Sakia? Ah! The thing here is no longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath his feathers is pallid.
What madness.
Him too?
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh.
Oh no, so much death.
So much class.
So much class. Poisoning. Only a few hours ago. I believe he was already dead when the announcement was broadcasted this morning, though.
I figured. It seemed like a recording.
I checked his broadcasting equipment, and it looks like they put the video together from last year's disaster drill footage.
Meaning somebody killed the headmaster and
I
gathered
know that
everyone in
sound
the
effect
gym.
from a different game. You do?
Why would anyone...
There's no explanation but mere obscene delight in the grotesque. I think we may all be vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever's going on. It might be better if we kept this to ourselves for now. I concur. Until we have a proper grasp of the situation, telling the others would only cause unnecessary panic.
First Norcal and now the headmaster, both poisoned. Were they killed by the same person? Probably.
More rationally, they must have had a reason for killing him and fabricating the broadcast. This must be connected to the quarantine. Since we're finally here, let us search for some clues, Kawada.
Right.
Clue time.
Clue
Investigation.
time. Easier said than done. Every shelf on his office is piled high with documents and papers. Where do we even start?
Incompetent feral.
Something's happening.
Oh! Aiden sub for 18 months. Thank you so much. That's so many months. Thank you so much, and thank you for gifting emotes. That one's cute.
That's
Cry
adorable.
laugh. I like that one. That's very cute. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Saki is hopefully not calling you an incompetent feral, but examine each piece one at a time, looking for anything about emergency procedures, plans of the school.
Got it. PTA records, that's not it. Demographics for dummies, nope. Transfer students? Wait, most of that is the human representative. That must be Norkel, and the data's from 2 years ago, right before she enrolled. It's not really related to today's incidents, but it might have something useful.
Ready for more exposition?
More exposition dump.
I'm gonna have to click it.
My parents
Yeah.
died from bird flu.
Doesn't appear to be anything about converting the school into a shelter. Anything this large scale would have to leave some sort of paper trail were it official.
Hang on, Sakia.
What are you reading, Kawada?
This.
The human representative.
It's locked. Even though none of the others are.
A minority representative is no more important than a transfer student or the like. Wouldn't he like to believe, because he's a transfer student?
Yeah.
There's no need to have it sealed up like a criminal record.
I wonder what's written in here.
We can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it for us. I don't suppose the key is in here somewhere.
Maybe we should ask Mr. One for help?
Do you intend to break it open?
Well, yeah, it'd be faster than looking around for the key. And the scarecrow. Oh,
That? I was wondering about it as well.
it's a really weird thing to put on an SD card. That thing on his desk, some sort of control panel? Whatever it is, it's suspicious.
I believe it is a control panel for some machine, yes.
Spread out next to it is
We need the ultimate bird lockpicker.
the dome.
The dome!
Maybe this controls the dome. Or the hatch you saw earlier, maybe.
One did postulate that it would be in here. Oh, One. Damn it.
Yeah.
Every time. You never know whether they're trying to say one or One. Locked, of course. I doubt we'll find it easy to break that one.
To break that One.
Break that One.
Yeah.
All the same, we have some actual hope of getting out of here now.
Even just that is comforting.
Damn it. Mr. One.
Let's go talk to Mr. One.
No, I think we have exhausted the possibilities of this room for the time being. Let us go.
Azone.
Azone!
I want more scarecrow.
Mr. Kawada.
Yes, sir?
Oh, I see you have yet to lose your open distrust of me.
You're a crazy person and 2 people have been poisoned. And we have evidence that the perpetrator went into the infirmary. It's sorta hard not to doubt you a little, sir. Not too hard for Sakia, though.
How honest of you. Did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about.
The thing I forgot about. You must be talking about what he said earlier. No, I'm not convinced you're not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not trying to keep me from finding something you just thought nobody knew about?
How cruel, Mr. Kawada. Your boundless suspicion wounds me.
He doesn't look wounded at all. More like amused.
I have no reason to regret your solving this mystery, Mr. Kawada. Let me give you another hint. There are no riddles here. If you want to find the truth, you need only keep going. You need not use your brain at all.
What are you talking about? No riddles. Wait. Huh. You mean to say that you know the truth already?
Well, who knows?
If you do, tell me.
I told you, you need only keep going. Everything here is a plot that was laid out just for you, after all.
Just for me?
How long must you babble, Kawada? Come!
Ah, very meta statement, considering this is a visual novel. Sorry.
I know, right?
I take it this is a challenge, Doctor.
Can I kick the riddle giver so that he'll tell us everything?
Yeah.
Punt him! You may take it that way, if you so wish.
Sadly, I cannot throw him out the window, as
Worst
I'm not a human.
hints ever.
I swear, I will find the truth.
Phoenix
if I
Wright.
found that you killed Norkel.
Objection! Ho ho ho. Oh, I do look forward to seeing what sort of answer you find.
I find a knife.
Is this just Ryota's dream on his deathbed? That's another theory. Mr. One, and now you're back here.
Mr. One?
You're just gonna call him One now, aren't you?
Yep.
You two again. What is it?
We explained to Mr. One that what we
Oh.
found in the headmaster's office.
Gotta have that plot done.
Yeah, fade to black.
Plot thickens, I see. We think this file may be connected to the mystery. Can you unlock it?
Or break it.
Let me see. I also love One's theme. This will be rather troublesome.
It's just a lock, right?
Forcing it will result in spontaneous combustion. What? Oh god.
Ooh, exciting.
Version of Java wants to update.
Java
Go away.
updater.
Okay.
Why would they put something like that on a bunch of ordinary documents?
Perhaps because these documents are not ordinary. All the same, I have dealt with similar things in the past. It will take time, but I believe I can open it.
So defusing bombs falls under maintenance operations?
Do not forget, I'm not just a maintenance worker. I'm a bright and massive maintenance worker.
He's a BAM maintenance worker. What does that have to do with anything?
So, maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills. I'm impressed.
I think Mr. One is the only... Oh, right. Can we ask you one more thing? Or one more thing?
Oh god. You may.
We found a control panel that looks like it's for the dome as well. But it's locked.
It seems to require a password. Password? Ask Mr. Sakazaki for help.
Yuya?
He is a master of unauthorized access. Hell yeah, he is. So that wretched mongrel has lowered himself to crime?
I never knew he could. Saki, just let it go. We need his help here.
I shall take care of this folder then. I can't say for sure, but it should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakazaki get back.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, try 1111 and go from there. Should probably write all this down since we're here. Just that's telling you can save if you want. But
Safe.
I remember I was so confused by
Where
that.
is Yuya right now?
Either in the lab or possibly gallivanting around like a nincompoop.
This would be a lot easier if we could just use our phones. But we can't.
You
Off
just
to the lab.
flirt with the lock. Oh, hell yeah.
I seduce the door.
You use a bard. You use a bard rogue.
I was just thinking just like a rogue with high charisma.
With high charisma.
I wonder if he's still in there.
If we
As
turn
we
the corner,
the corner, it's the Scarecrow. Yeah.
it's your good friend.
Gasp.
It's your friend.
Oh no, it's a spooky. The Scarecrow man blocks our path.
A swashbuckler? Yeah, you could probably. Of all the.
Saki, run! What's Ryoto's last name?
Kawada? Tell Hoka-san we'll get pudding if he opens the lock. Don't order me around, Farrell.
Oh, putting that lock. We lost it, right? Oh. Shoot. Saki and I must have run in different directions. I hope he's okay. Of all the times to run into that thing. If it's lying in wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise of its arm to find it. The dome makes the building dark, so it's hard to see. I better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight to the lab, but... Sound of a page turning. Did I just hear something? Ah! What are you doing here all alone? Did you see the wall outside? There's been an emergency. Everybody's supposed to gather in the gym. You should...
You're Kawada, Ryota?
He knows my name? Have I met him somewhere before? Yeah, have you met before? The unfamiliar morning dub shakes his head.
This is the first time we've spoken.
Then why do you know my name?
She told me. Miss Gumby.
Oracle? Oh, right. Didn't you say she made friends with a freshman who's in the library all the time? Can I ask for your name?
Fujishiro Nageki.
You were friends with Norkel then. Did you maybe see her after school yesterday? Was she acting strange at all, or... Oh, shoot. He didn't hear the emergency broadcast, so he probably doesn't know what happened to her, either. She's...
Don't worry about it. You don't have to explain again.
Huh?
I already know.
Oh.
She washed up here and spoke to me. Which can only mean one thing. She's dead.
He doesn't exactly make things easier to understand. Almost as if he's talking to himself and doesn't really care whether his interlocutor knows what he means.
Big words.
She washed up here. Do you mean yesterday? If you know anything about what happened to her last night, please tell me.
I do not. Miss Gumby did not come to the library after school yesterday.
So she didn't come here either. Thanks. I need to hurry and get back to the chemistry lab, and you should probably get out of here too. There's a suspicious individual in the building.
It was not yesterday that Miss Gumby came here. It was just now.
What?
Gasp.
He's gone. The morning dove who just spoke to me has disappeared. Did he go to the gym? I hope so. I don't really want to consider the possibility, but maybe Saki is right. Maybe I am going crazy. I have to last long enough to find the killer.
Damn it, Nageki. Disappearing.
Oh, Nageki.
You're late, Kawada. Blasted feral doves.
Saki, you're safe.
He was pretty worried about you, Ryota. He couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone. Aww. Silence, mongrel.
Ah, thanks. Sorry for worrying you, Sakia.
Anyway, Sakia filled me in on your adventures. You want me to hack into the headmaster's computer?
Can you do it?
Naturally. Just leave it to me. Come on, let's go. Of course I can.
Oh,
I'm Yuya. I can do anything.
of course.
Oh, welcome back, Kawada.
Sir, about this control panel.
Hackabird. What about it?
Can't you tell? Oh.
Must be the controls for that dome. Stupid. Right, I suppose it could be.
It's locked, though. We're gonna have you get into it for us, but...
That's illegal, you know.
Sir, people have died.
It doesn't matter. Don't you comprehend our situation? I never said you shouldn't do it. We don't have much choice, do we? Go on.
You contribute nothing to this conversation.
He's a good boy.
Thank you, sir. 3-0.
Well, having Mr. Nanaki's approval certainly helps my conscience. Let's do it.
He wakes up the computer, but before long I have no idea what he's doing to it.
He's seducing it. That's what he's doing.
Wow, I wonder how he learned to do that. He's got like one leg up on the desk and he's stroking the control panel with his face. Really weird hacking techniques.
He's just tapping super fast with his beak.
Yeah.
I imagine he spends his spare time stealing illegal X-rated videos off of the intertubes.
You know, the internet's only a series of magic tubes. X-rated videos can teach someone this sort of thing. Maybe I should watch more of them.
No, Ryota, no.
Yes, Ryota.
There we go. Now then.
Show me the X-rated videos.
There. We're logged in as the administrator now.
Woohoo! This only has an open and close button. I guess that's pretty straightforward.
Well, I'll leave the rest of this to you two. Deniability.
Oh. If we press this button, either the dome itself or the hatch will probably open. But with the headmaster dead, we have no idea what's going on outside. If there's really some terrible disaster, then opening the dome could put everyone in danger. I wonder if Mom's at home. I hope she's okay.
Cool, now delete the folder labeled My Computer. There's a dangerous individual wandering the premises and the bird in charge is dead. I think it would be wise to open the dome now.
Well, in that case, let's not do it. That's true.
We did get Yuya to help and everything. Come on, you should do it.
I should wait. This isn't like a one-time thing.
I don't remember. I think it's fine. You'll get to choose. Yeah, you can choose what you want.
Okay. I'm going to wait. It might be more dangerous to open it, but maybe still better than being stuck inside with the scarecrow.
Too many buts. Stop waffling, Kawada. Bah, I'll do it myself. It happens either way.
Hey, wait. All right.
Either you do it or he does. Escape hatch opened.
I was gonna go and, like, read that file before we did that. Alright, I guess we're doing this. I guess it's not for the whole dome.
That's cool. No matter, all we need to do is get a look outside.
Just having the hatch open is better anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there. Or, you know, nuclear fallout or something.
The escape hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again.
It closes on its own. That seems like a risky design.
15 minutes isn't enough to get everyone out.
Let's go out and take a look before it closes. We're going outside again, Mr. Nanaki.
If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation at the gym. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too. Sakazaki, Doctor, what will you two do? When you forget they're here.
Right, they just came with you.
Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab.
Alright.
Leaving Noriko alone with another man would hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the Doctor. Well then, let's go, Kawada, Shirogane. Very well. And off you go.
Yep. He's gonna kill us. Like a villain.
Where was that hatch? Have you eyes or pickled onions? Right there! Let's split up, gang, again.
Ah, it's open. The hatch high above the ground is open. Looks like the control panel worked. I think everybody should be able to fly up to that. It's a little narrow, so you'll have to go 2 or 3 at a time.
Well, thank God the humans did. But outside...
Yeah, it's perfectly clear. We can only see the sky, but there's no storm or gale. Nothing but the same calm autumn sky from this morning.
No earthquake and no typhoon, and the announcement video was a fake. I think it's safest to assume that the whole thing was a lie. I am curious about the state of things out there, but the door closes on its own, so we'd best think carefully before going out.
We can't see the city at all. We don't really know what's going on out there, if anything, but there really is no disaster, and this is some plot surrounding Gumby's death. Then we need more clues.
Unless the sky is fake.
I'll go. I mean, yeah, you should pop out, take a look, pop back in, and it'd probably be easy.
Are you sure? We have no guarantee that it's safe out there.
It isn't safe in here either.
Fair enough. Look, the hatch is open. It is! We can go home! No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet. Like, heck, are we sticking around with nothing but that bogus explanation from earlier? Can't wait any longer. I'm going out.
They were murdered instantly.
Wait, come back. Come back at once.
We don't know if it's safe out there yet.
Gah!
Oh, what?
A gunshot.
We have to go help him.
Calm down, Kawada. You'll only get yourself shot as well.
But... he got shot?
Uh-oh,
Alright.
pigeon shooters.
Ah. As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot. As soon as he went out, someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we'll get killed. But why? Oh.
Oh no. Spooky.
The
Student
human
B.
uprising.
No! Rip Student B. Gone too
Student
soon.
B got destroyed.
He was my favorite student. I mean, screw Student A.
Noriko's corpse delivered without warning throughout the school. The students gathered without explanation in the gym. The headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation and then turning up dead. The gray dome enclosing the school. The scarecrow apparently appearing for no reason and sealing up in the sealed off building. And now, the students shot dead if they try to escape.
Oh, cool, follow.
What is going on outside?
I feel like apt to tell you now, in case you haven't noticed, that you should look at the words on the bottom.
Hurtful boyfriend.
It used to say Hatoful.
I love it. That's good. Hurtful boyfriend.
How humiliating. It would seem that things are worse than we ever expected.
If only I'd stopped him. Does anybody have a hand mirror?
There was nothing we could do that we didn't, Kawada. The last thing you need to do now is start mourning what we've lost.
A 10-foot pole and a hand mirror. That's D&D this shit.
You don't tend to give up now, do you?
No, I'm fine. We have to keep going.
I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. Oh no, Gooey's becoming evil. We can explain to them after we figured out what to do.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. A one chance to escape turns out to be a one-way ticket across the sticks.
Hell yeah.
There's nothing we can do to search for clues but search for clues inside the school.
I remember it took me a long time to notice too. But I felt like now was an appropriate time to mention it. Where shall we go next?
Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. One might have that file open.
Very well. Tell me when you're getting tired and we can stop.
Okay.
It's been about 2 hours. It's been an hour 50 minutes. Return to the maintenance office and explain how that's
Explain what outside to Mr. One.
What outside? No, it changes as soon as Ryota takes over as the protagonist. As soon as the text box turns purple, is when it changes. I see. Although that would be way cooler if it was changing letter by letter. It seems our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit.
Predictions?
Our worst predictions? Do you know something? We can predict things without knowing that they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one.
I've been wondering for a while. Mr. One, are you really just a maintenance worker?
An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduced myself properly.
Leon JB.
I am Leone JB, one of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party, S-Class agent. Pleased to meet you.
Great.
He's James Bond.
Of course. No. You is James Bond.
That's
this
true.
is like...
Does James Bond have a handler?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's James Bond's handler. I forget his name.
M?
M, is that it?
M is the name of the lady in the chair.
Right. It's been forever since I've seen a James Bond movie.
Yeah.
Like, actual years.
The Dove Party? It looks like a cocktail to me.
Look at him. He gets cool music.
Yeah, he gets the
cool,
what's her
Azami
name?
music.
Azami music, yeah.
I have heard of this Dove Party, the secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct?
Great job you guys did.
You're well informed, young one. It's a noble's duty to be well informed.
I feel like I missed something.
It's okay. There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today. The Dove Party, who believes we should live peacefully with humans, and the Hog Party, who believes we should exterminate them.
Exterminate? But I thought the wars with humans were over.
Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together? Sadly, that is not how the world works. There are still many disagreements between birds and humans, so the hawks and doves have come to the fore. So JB for James Bond? I don't know, I kind of thought that, which is why I said it. We discovered hawk activity at the school, and so I was dispatched to investigate. And what we feared would happen has happened.
Wait a minute, are you saying that the Hawk Party has something to do with the Saint Pigeonations?
Seems hard to believe. The school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. Even welcomed Gumby as a representative. I cannot confirm or deny it, but there are a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions.
Oh, you got open. Thank you.
That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside. Ready for more exposition?
Oh, yeah.
The human representative. To help humans and birds advance hand and feather towards a bright and happy future, we've decided to enroll one human in the school starting in the year 2187. They will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza when making our selection. We'll pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza. The human representative, this is talking about Gumby, no matter how we look at it.
2187, that's when we enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest.
The chosen individual will be a symbol of the human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off, and all of the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners.
Okay. That's pretty stupid.
The seal will be lifted 12 hours after the death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone, and avian protests of any human reprisal will not be tolerated.
Norgal was to die, so her death was connected to the dome after all. And
The important part is this final gruesome exchange.
basically, if anything happens to Norgal, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame.
So it would seem. They trap us in here to give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous. So, are we the bad guys?
It's not humorous at all.
So this was the true face of her enrollment here.
I guess that doesn't make any sense. Like, politically, what is that move?
Oh yeah, no, it absolutely makes no sense. I rather think that this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start. Indeed, things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, the school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financer, the Ichijo Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years.
So it's run by the Hawk Party.
I have investigated the history of St. Pigeonations extensively, and I can confirm it was founded with the ideal of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system, like a dreadful virus.
Hydra.
We've had information about this document for some time. It is real.
It's kind of hard to take this all in at once. Just to make sure, for 12 hours the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge. And then...
When the dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight. And with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin.
The student got shot when he flew out the hatch.
Including Iwamine after he was killed and identity stolen.
Yeah.
Following is going full on this theory.
There are already humans waiting out there with guns. Well, it's like... Iwamine is like a rogue-ish agent for the Hawk Party, I
Yeah,
guess.
he says in his ending that he doesn't really hold any political ideals. He's really just in it for himself.
He's using them as a
method to get in here and do whatever the hell he's doing.
Right. But for some reason, the Hawk Party assassinates you if you don't fall in love with somebody.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
So none of it is really coherent or...
No, this is supposed to be kind of a whole separate whole deal.
Okay. There are humans already out there waiting with guns.
She was discovered this morning, and the dome was raised soon after. So the time is not from when she died, but from when her death was confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago?
Yeah, it was right at the start of the second period, around 10 o'clock.
And so we have until 10 p.m. before we're all killed.
You seem awfully calm, Sakia, even after watching somebody get shot.
Remain calm, Kawada. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong, and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day they decided to tango with a labelle.
What time is it, Mr. Leone?
I guess they want them separate, so they kill the representative to force this scenario. Just past 2.
I guess.
I mean, that's the only thing that, possibly makes sense.
Right.
Or someone who knew that this was in place and wanted that to happen.
Right.
We have only 8 hours, then.
8 hours?
But
We have to find an escape route in 8 hours or we'll all be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way.
my dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation. Yeah, no, this route in particular is really not a game you can just drop in and out of streams for.
Right.
You kind of have to be invested.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
an
worry,
investment.
it doesn't make sense.
No,
so
it doesn't.
You're okay with missing some of it. Dome was set up by the school previously as a sort of gun to the head of the school to make sure they didn't kill the human. So, the evil Hawk Party decided to assassinate the human, maybe.
Maybe. You don't
And-
know who killed her.
Right. That's what's implying in order to start a war between humans and birds.
Someone who wants to start a war. assassinated
You're very decisive, Sakia. I'm glad you're here.
you. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawada.
I'm not. I mean it.
So cute. Bros.
Oh,
Investigating
the bros.
bros.
We found the connection between Norqual's death and the dome. There's clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth.
Hell yeah. Motivation.
Yeah, gotta know before getting killed. We better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time.
You are a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees. Don't miss the forest for the trees?
Sakia, there's one more file. Operation Hatoful.
What is that?
I don't know. That's what it says on here.
Now we know the risks of failure. The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it, at any rate.
I don't feel like there's anything hopeful anyway. That's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, though.
Stupid Japanese. Look, it's spelled hurtful.
Well, whoa, it is! I thought Hatoful just meant heartful.
LOL.
Nah.
I suspect that we will find many of the things to come quite hurtful. I think that might have been when I noticed.
Right.
I should have saved it for that. I forgot this happened. This whole plot is an excuse for a buddy cop film for Ryota and Sakia.
Yes, that is exactly what this is. It was probably something important given that it was in a locked file.
Indeed. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history. Yeah, this is when you notice. Oh, I'm sorry, I told you too soon. I
The
forgot this whole
school's
conversation.
history.
At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Gumby died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape.
Which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself. I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way.
Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records.
Right, let's look at the school documents then.
This might actually be an okay place to stop. I'm not the only Dove agent in the school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen.
Ah, of course. Time to go look for more clues. Maybe we should write in the notes first.
Yeah, this could be a good place to stop if you're tired.
We can go for a little longer.
Okay.
Mr. Leon said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look?
The headmaster's office? Or the library, perhaps?
Where do we look through the headmaster's office? Did you see anything in the school records or anything?
I would have thought they'd be there, but I don't recall seeing any.
The library it is then. And a mystery we have left to solve is...
The blood-stained stranger Oko saw going into the infirmary yesterday.
Exactly. What with the headmaster dying, an army of gun-toting bipeds showing up to turn us all into jerk chicken and all, I almost forgot about it. And the scarecrow, we still don't know where he came from.
Oh man, I wonder who
This
the
is like-
Panther Dove agent is. Cough, cough.
Oh yeah, there's like half a dozen murder game tropes all rolled into one.
He appeared along with the dome, and no doubt is connected to it. If we continue to investigate it, I am sure his origins will become clear. And Gumby's gruesome end is the best clue we have. For now, we should forget the puppet and chase after the bloodstained bird.
This is so ridiculous.
I fail to see what you're finding humorous about this situation. This is very serious business.
like if they were people, this would still be a ridiculous premise, but I just love the fact that the writer of this game is like, I finished writing Bird Dating Simulator, but you know what this game needs? It needs more murder mystery. Let's kill the protagonist. That would be funny. Oh, I love it. Right. That's decided then. Let's go to the library and read up on the school's history, and we'll look for that bird. It probably doesn't matter, but what should we do first?
Where do you want to go first?
I want to spend my summer vacation at the library.
Cool, let's go.
Jessica doesn't get that reference yet, but soon.
What is it about?
It's Avatar.
Oh.
The library. I wonder if Nageki's at the gym yet.
Nageki, or who?
I met him in the library earlier.
He stayed behind. An unusually dense individual, to be sure.
The library is a little ways from here. We spend some time jogging through the hallways. The scarecrow splits us up again.
Oh no.
I've been trying to ignore it, but the dim light makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school.
Getting hung up over little things in a time like this is a sign of weak nerves.
Really?
Well then, where are the school documents?
Probably not just where anybody can look at them.
They're probably somewhere in the back then. How dull. Come, let us search.
Right. Books, and none of them are what we're looking for. I was hoping they would be in this corner, but apparently not. And here, a line of incredibly dusty That's odd. There are none of them. Volume 6 is missing. Huh, that's weird. Did somebody misfoul them? Anyway, St. Pigeonation's history. It's not back here with the huge volumes. Maybe it's a smaller book.
It's not here.
You never left?
Is that a problem?
Well, not really, but I told you earlier there's an emergency going on. I can't really tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care.
The records.
Huh?
Keep looking there and you'll never find them.
So, you know where they are?
Yep.
Well, since he's here now, I imagine he basically lives here. So it's hardly surprising where he knows where to find things. I don't have much time. Can you tell me where to find them?
By request.
Request?
You don't know what that is?
He gazes at me with eyes like black holes of cosmic disdain. Ugh, they are just dead ghost eyes, aren't they?
You can only get at them by request. They're not kept out here.
Then, where are they kept?
Behind the reception desk, in the back. It's not locked, so go ahead.
There are a number of bookshelves behind this desk, it's true. Thank you, Nageki, really.
Don't worry about it.
Fades
Bye.
from existence.
You've been mumbling to yourself ever since we split up. Please try to remain in charge of your faculties, Kawada.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to him.
Talking to the bookshelves. Surely there are better uses for your energy.
No, Nageki was telling me where to find the...
There's no one else here. Cease this bizarre monodrama.
What is he talking about? Nageki's standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. I was worried as a figment of my imagination for a minute, but he just told me where the records were. But Sakya, let's find out. Can I ask you something, Nageki?
Yes?
Are you a hallucination?
If I was, that would mean you're asking a hallucination whether or not he's a hallucination.
Yeah, that's right. It does seem a little weird.
Does it matter? Maybe I am, or maybe I'm not.
That doesn't answer anything.
This doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I'll remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found the thing you forgot yet?
Nageki, do you know something about that? Huh? He disappeared.
Damn it, Nageki.
The thing I forgot. That's exactly what the doctor said, too. Why does Nageki know about that? It wasn't just a coincidence, was it? Am I forgetting something important about all this? I don't think I could dismiss him as just a hallucination. Is it the by the birds, for the birds?
That sounds less like a request and more like just taking stuff.
Yeah.
Request only books, this shelf?
Looks like it. I see a lot of same books that were at the headmaster's office.
Chronology of St. Pigeonations. This?
Let's see. Flip. 2180?
Founding of the school. Same year, Ichijo
Ichiso Kitsuke inaugurated as headmaster.
2180. Much more recent than I thought.
Only 8 years. I didn't know either.
Aside from that, it's all transfer student records and sports scores. Is there really a clue in here?
Wait, Sakya, look at this.
2183. Medical center shut down due to fire. Medical center? Does this school have something like that?
I don't think so.
There's no mention of it in the student guide. I suppose it was never reopened. Does it say anything else?
Right here. Damage from the fire. The book presents us with a new mystery, as if to taunt our inability to hold all those we already have. A new sort of mystery.
2183. Medical center shut down due to fire. Freshman Fujishiro Negeki died in the basement where the fire started. Didn't I just hear that name?
The exact name, but that's... Negeki died 5 years ago? Then what is the Negeki I keep meeting today? He didn't deny that he was a hallucination. Sakia couldn't see him, which means he's a ghost.
Don't say such dreadful things. It's unscientific. Oh
What?
God, that's French probably.
To D-Day.
Baliverne? Oh God, I don't
Yeah.
know French. We're betting our lives on this search, you know. I won't have any occult rubbish brought into it.
But I think he knew something. If he's the same bird, then he can be the key to solving this mystery.
So you intend to rely on some invisible ghost? There are limits, Kawada. Screw your science, there be ghosts here.
You better start believing in ghost stories. Sakia, you're in one.
You're in.
I spent some time looking for him in the library but couldn't find him. He's always found me rather than the other way around. I'll just have to wait for him to show up again.
Doesn't seem like a particularly efficient use of your time.
Yep. The blood-stained bird.
Do you have an idea?
I feel like I should. It's not something I'd encounter normally, but for some reason... Don't I know somebody like that?
Vague, as always. We do have a time limit here. We must not fall behind.
I know. If I remember what it is, I'll say it right away. Maybe Yuya was still in there? Let's go ask him again.
He did say he was there until he returned home. If anyone went in, he should have seen them. However, he said they saw nothing out of the ordinary. If what's said is true, then he was lying.
Which would mean that the doctor was lying too.
Very well.
Yeah, your brother must have also lied.
Ah, Yuya.
Yuya!
Salutations! How goes the investigation? Well, just who do you think I am? Yeah, unlike me, you're a very capable bird.
Yuya, we wanted to ask you something.
Oh? I'll answer anything that doesn't violate my privacy, so ask away.
Did you really not see anything yesterday after school?
I'm not sure what you mean. I thought the doctor and I already verified each other's innocence. We were in the infirmary the entire time.
Yeah, but the doctor's a weird creep, and you're also a lying bastard. So, like, I was just kind of thinking... We talked to Salon earlier. He saw a blood-stained stranger going to the infirmary yesterday.
Did you see anything like that? Nope, sorry. Could you be the bloodstained bird yourself? Yikes, no, as you can see, I'm not hurt anywhere at all. Besides, he said he saw this bird going to the infirmary, not going into the infirmary, right?
Yeah, he did.
But Oak sounds stupid. Anyway, I didn't see anything. There's not much more I can say. Right, Doctor?
Since when are you two buddy-buddy?
Yes, that's right. No one came yesterday.
I don't think we'll find anything more here, Sakia. Let's move on.
Indeed.
Did those two really not see anything yesterday? If there had actually been a blood-stained stranger, then that would mean that you and the doctor are hiding something. Suspicious. Where do we... The medical center seems a good place to go now.
Wait, how does that work? How can you go to the infirmary without going into the infirmary?
That's the problem. I never heard of it before either.
Sounds rather large. I wouldn't expect it to be that hard to find. The record book said the fire broke out in the basement and the building was burnt to the ground. Oh, and if the building was burnt to the ground, it would have said so.
You should still be here then.
Assuming it wasn't demolished. Are there any unused buildings on the campus?
Unused buildings. Oh yeah, the old hall. That's what we call it. It's by the back gate. It's not used for...
They're literally both hiding that they're agents for parties. Why wouldn't they lie about other things?
What's wrong? Oh yeah, they lie for a living.
The school hasn't even been around for 10 years. What reason does it have for having an old hall?
Oh. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird.
Come, guide me there. God damn it, Sakia.
The transfer soon. This is it.
It doesn't really look like a medical center.
It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah. Looks like the door's locked.
Then we shall break it down.
You're starting to sound like a delinquent, Sakia.
What? What did I say?
Don't worry about it. They'd probably be suspended for breaking in here, but this is an emergency. Also, the headmaster is dead.
Yeah, so who's gonna suspend those?
We don't really have a choice. Why don't we just go through a window?
I think that's what you're doing.
Oh, okay. It's awfully dusty in here.
Has been left unused for 5 years. It appears they didn't leave much behind.
Everything's empty. I wonder if they cleared everything out when they sealed the building. This looks pretty much the same as the main building, which means that we can reuse these shots.
Yeah. This is the same image! Did we come here for nothing?
Let's look around a little bit more. Look, this door still has a sign on it. I guess it was the reference room?
I do not relish the prospect of wandering about in this mausoleum of schoolrooms, but very well. Consistent architect.
Yes. Why would this consistent architect make the medical building have classrooms? Who knows? Maybe it was a... what would it be?
A school for...
School for doctors? It's even dustier in here.
Shelves are marked with dates. Perhaps they once held medical records? There's nothing left now, though. And Operation Hatoful.
Huh?
Oh, shit.
Among the rows of dates, sure enough, there's a shelf labeled Operation Hatoful.
Leave visual novels alone. They do what they can. Empty as well. Would have been asking too much to hope to find anything anyway.
Operation Hatoful. I wonder what it is.
Who knows? Something put in place along with the human representative business, so no doubt it was nothing good.
Is Operation Hatoful connected to the medical center? What if it's the source of the mystery we're entangled in now? My head hurts.
The only things left are archaic medical journals.
Huh? It's the encyclopedia.
An odd place to keep one.
Wait, look at the volume numbers. There's 2 6s.
What, does this unpleasant arrangement hold some meaning?
I saw them like this in the library too.
Calling it Operation Boyfriend would have been weird.
Operation Boyfriend.
A bunch of old encyclopedias.
Yeah. Can I look at these for a bit?
Do as you please.
The ones in the library had the same binding. And in the place of the volume 9, there's an extra copy of volume 6. Look, this copy of volume 6 has a library sticker on it.
Perhaps it came from the library then?
Someone must have brought it here when the medical center was still open. They probably switched it with volume 9.
An unpleasant piece of mischief, to be sure.
Yeah. The other volumes seem as they should. There probably isn't anything in the extra copy of volume 9, but maybe we should see if it came from here. When you go back to the main building, let's check the library.
Provided it isn't a mere waste of time.
Should probably take that volume 6, but alright.
I think he did.
We leave the reference room and continue our investigation of the medical center.
We've searched the entire first floor and have yet to find what we're after.
The stairs into the basement. Apparently the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement. But we haven't found it yet. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get into the basement?
Perhaps we can't anymore.
Huh?
Look at that wall.
The wall?
It's
Looks
beautiful.
like a concrete wall to me.
Don't you see it? Stupid peasant.
What about it?
Think back to the building's exterior and the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind there. It must have been sealed off after the fire.
Now that you mention it, this wall is a slightly different color than the rest, which would make sense if it put it on later. So the stairs are behind here.
Seems likely. Isn't this a bit much for the cleanup of some fire?
We probably won't be able to break this down.
If we can't get in there, I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. At least we found that thing from the headmaster's documents again.
Yeah, let's head back. Oh, somebody else is breaking in here. It's Ogre-san. Did you hear something?
Yes. Someone else just broke in here.
This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. We need to get somewhere with a window fast.
Run!
Yes!
Speaking of reused images. Stop!
Ah, it's here!
Wait, calm down, Kawada. It's small.
Oh,
Guess who it is?
bloodstained bird. So it is. Too small to be the scarecrow. Huh? Aren't you from 2-2?
I am the Crimson Fallen Angel, Angel.
I knew it. The manga club boy from the class next door. Manga. He's famous around the school for being a nutcase, but what's he doing in here?
I think I'm going to have a headache. Textoris Melodia Funeris.
Who, me?
Good for you, Kawada. He came all this way to give you a title.
That's not good at all. Nothing but trouble come out of it. I don't know why you came here, Angel, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back.
I am not allowed rest. Not until I have fulfilled my duty. In accordance with the pact of old, I must seal you here now, Textoris Melodia Funeris, Undertaker.
Undertaker? If that's it, then, so the time has come at last. I will not be stopped now, Crimson Angel of Judeca. Come!
Angel,
Right.
Crimson Fallen Angel appeared.
My stats are
Angel
there.
uses Dark Void Shockwave.
Ah,
Ryota takes 24 damage. Ryota's turn.
great.
Yeah, you can.
I will use Deathbringer.
Ryota uses Deathbringer. Angel takes 60 damage. Cease this jack-acting, you wretched imbeciles. Sakia attacks. Ryota takes 260 damage. Ryota returns to his senses.
Aw.
Angel takes 295 damage? Angel is shaken.
Oh. I love it.
You assholes. Sakia's not having any
huh?
of it. I am shocked, Kawada, to think even you would go along with that farce. What? He disrupted my territory?
I got carried away by Angel before I even noticed. Influencing the very reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed.
You, Luzon, what did you come here to do? After what you just did, I think you may be our prime suspect. I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon spores.
A whole new variety of what the heck are you talking about?
Another one of my favorite lines. Hi, Ando. Perhaps you could explain in normal Japanese. Your dialect is somewhat opaque.
I don't think it's just his dialect, Sakia.
The end is calling me. That is all. That this is the cross that I must bear.
He stares off into space as if gazing at something far away. Maybe that basically means he's just a thrill seeker?
So you are a moth allured by a candle's light, Luzon. No, I am stained in crimson, clad in night, unforgiven. My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory.
Ah, more crazy talk. It's not exactly a blood seal. That blood-stained chest is just the way Bleeding Heart's plumage looks. Oh.
What is it, Kawada?
Bloodstained chest. Sakia, do you think maybe the blood-stained stranger Sansa was...
Angel, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing? Battling minor demons of Ball and following the demon spores.
Could you rephrase that?
Rufa, the Tree of Blight, called out to me. He's asking you to say it using words we understand. Hallowed Magician of White, your anger now. It is the power of the demon spores.
I think it's the power of you, Angel.
I must compromise. I was in the place the ignorant many refer to as the infirmary.
I knew it.
I think we need to talk to you. Come.
And so we left the medical center, Sakia dragging Angel behind him.
Oh, he was destroying the tree when he went to the infirmary. Maybe.
Ah, of course.
He's been there before. Coo! This one! This is the bloodstained stranger Okasan saw!
That's that then.
We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go to the infirmary? If I could, I would have. But only the Chosen One can stop the demon spores.
In other words, he didn't.
Useless! The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Adel Blau did venture within. Adel Blau, who is that? Explain in terms known to sane individuals, please. The Apostle of the Blue Sky, Adel Blau. She also goes by Gumby Norkel.
Norkel went into...
What? Oh no.
Oh no. Norkel was in the infirmary yesterday after school. But the doctor and Yuya said no one came and nothing happened. They're lying.
Surprise, surprise.
Gasp! Alright, seems like a good place
Seems like
to
a good
stop.
place to stop. Why is Okusan outside? All right, let's make sure we say it first, though.
Yeah.
I think next time we're gonna confront them about why they're lying.
Why are you lying?
Oh wait, hold on. We gotta get through this.
You are different from those peasants, Sakia.
Oh, this is it.
Oh.
Do you want me to read this?
Sure.
You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this. Yes, Father. We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk. Yes, Father. Look at them crawling in the mud. There's no value in their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live. Yes, Father. Their very blood is tainted. Their world is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand? Yes, Father.
Ah.
To Japan? Yes. You will be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as to bring honor to our family, Sakia. Feel like there's a word missing there.
Yeah.
Yes, Father. Also, Dr. Iwamine is in residence at the institution you will be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him. Yes, Father.
Ah, backstory for Sakia.
You can get a little backstory for everyone. Alright, I think you can save here.
Alrighty.
Perfect. I'd say we're maybe a little less than halfway. Probably. Somewhere on there. Yeah, it's just save wherever. As long as it... What? Why is it not? Oh, yes, it is working. Never mind. That works.
Sweet.
Alright, perfect. What do you think?
I'm really liking it. This is very silly, and I love how they're doing this genre in this game. It's ridiculous.
See, that's why I think Iwamine died and was taken over.
Ah, yes, he was possessed by evil ghost. I don't know. You were ripped. You were cut into pieces. Like, who else better to do that than Mr.
Doctor?
Sugar Plum Fairy? Yeah.
Okay, do we have a raid message while I look for someone to raid? I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of potential here. So many mysteries left to solve. We could do Juker, Liam, Noel, Farron, Mark, we raided Kyon kind of recently, Laughing Boy, Maniacal. Oh no, we did Maniacal kind of recently too. I want to raid Noelle. She's playing Danganronpa. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Yeah, let's do that. I wanna raid Noelle because she is playing Danganronpa, and I wanna send the love on over to her. I'm gonna take the apostrophe out though, just for ease of typing. All of this in later. So, tomorrow we'll do, the rando. We might finish it. I probably actually will finish it, because all we have left to do is the Spirit Temple and then Ganon, I think. Probably. We shall see if that works out. And then Saturday, I'll put up the stream poll Friday, for whatever we'll do on Saturday, but right now all of the options are still on the table. So, here's our raid message. I will send you over to Noelle, give her my love, and have a great night, everyone. Scoot over. I need to stop the stream. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Glad you can join us.